Hey guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another speed build, another apartment renovation. I am back in the world of Evergreen Harbor, renovating Pinecrest Apartments number 402, and this one's gonna have what I'm calling the dream kitchen. But before we get into that, I just wanted to quickly say thank you to today's sponsor, which is Squarespace. I will have more on them later and how you can create an awesome website and get a deal on doing so. But basically the idea behind this is I've done like chef tiny houses, and I think maybe I don't know if I've done a chef apartment, but this didn't necessarily need to be for a chef. It could be for anybody who loves cooking, just loves a beautiful kitchen. And I just wanted to do an apartment that had a massive, gorgeous kitchen. And I was thinking having an island that had a wooden bench top. So that is what I'm doing here, using these counters that are from the Country Kitchen Kit, and I combined them, I think in the end, with Parenthood counters. I played around a lot in here with what counters I wanted, what swatches. The floor changes a bunch of different times, but I did have the idea of having a blue island piece that had the wooden tops. So that does stay, and you can see I'm just throwing lots of clutter in here that I'm like, oh, I'm probably going to put this some space in the kitchen. I'm not exactly sure where yet. So I'm just throwing a lot of that around in here right now. And we will be finding places for it later and trying to figure out the cabinets. And like I said, I did try a lot of things. I kept in some of that decision making, and some of it I just cut out because I tried everything under the sun. And I think it came out pretty cute in the end. I think it's a fun color scheme, and I'm excited to do some more builds exploring with more kitchens and stuff when we get the new game pack that's coming out soon. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm gonna get the name of it wrong. I keep wanting to call it like Dream Home Designer, but I'm pretty sure it's Dream Home Decorator. And I've seen some comments on Twitter of people saying it sounds like a Barbie game from like the early 2000s, and I agree. I definitely agree. So that doesn't change the fact that I think it's gonna be my new favorite game pack, because I was so happy watching that trailer. I cannot wait for this to come out. Modular sofas and like shelving and 2 new kitchens. I'm just a little bit excited about this. Every time I get a new pack, I just talk about how I really hope there's a kitchen set. Please let there be a kitchen set. Before this was announced, I knew it was getting announced, like some kind of pack was getting announced, and all I tweeted was, can we please manifest a new kitchen set? And we got to, and I'm very excited about it. I know I keep saying I'm excited, but this is the most excited I've been for a game pack in a very long time. And I know we're also not talking much about the build here right now, but we're going to get back into it, because that was just all me placing clutter anyway. I didn't really miss much. The kitchen is coming together. We have that one line of counters against the wall, and then this chunky section of an island, and then I'm figuring out a space over here. I end up putting a, in that like long strip of tiles I just drew out, that ends up being where we have both a closet and like a little nook where I put like a TV and stuff. But I do end up using these sofas from the Mosquito pack because they make L-shaped couches, which soon I won't have to do this unless I specifically want this couch, because modular sofas. Oh, I'm so excited about it. But anyway, for right now, I do not have that. So I put together the Mosquito couches, which I think are the ones that work the best for making L-shaped couches right now, because if you layer the chair that comes with it as well in the corner, it makes it so it doesn't really clip. And so I just think it looks cute. Also, there's a very strong blue color scheme in here. I think that's because of the counters being blue. So I was like, I'm going to put blue everywhere. But I think it came out pretty cute in the end. So, you know, fine by me. I do use too much blue, but we have so many blue swatches in the game, and they all look so good. So I feel like you can't blame me too much, but maybe you don't like blue. Maybe, anyway, I'm just rambling at you guys. I'm adding these other tiny living picture frames over the cats and dogs ones, so that way I could change the frames on them to be a white swatch instead. And then I do have a little bit of a desk space in the entry area, so that way your Sims could have a computer if they wanted to use it. There isn't a ton of extra living space outside of the kitchen space here, but I was able to at least fit a desk over here. There ends up being a bookcase over it, as well as a mirror a couple of plants, and I think a shoe rack in the hallway, which is another item that I'm very excited about because finally we're going to have shoes that are not on a rack when we get the new game pack. Oh, that rhymed. I didn't intend for that to rhyme. But anyway, that's just yet again another thing I'm excited about. And I know I'm not the only one. Like, I just want to put shoes on the floor in my Sims houses or like under the bed or wherever. Just having them other places and in walk-in closets. But anyway, we're moving on into the bathroom now. But before we furnish that, I just wanted to say thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is a powerful all-in-one platform to build your own website. Whether you need a website for your online shop, your design portfolio, an upcoming event, or even for your content creation, Squarespace is here to help. They have a wide variety of templates to choose from, and you can fully customize them to fit whatever you need. So setting up a new website has never been easier. Squarespace allows you to embed videos as well as view insightful analytics. So you can see unique visits and visitors, as well as see your top traffic sources, browsers, and more. You can use an existing domain or purchase one directly through Squarespace. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, if you go to squarespace.com/MissGryphi, you will receive 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to it. So in the bathroom in here, I automatically just grabbed the shower tub combo that I always grab. Started grabbing the counters from the kitchen, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of trying to go for a more modern look in this apartment. Let's switch it up a little bit. Maybe I'll have a custom wall to separate out the shower and use the shower head from University. So that's what I ended up doing. I'm using one of the screens from University as well. And I think this sink is from Fitness Stuff. I actually really like the Fitness Stuff pack. I would recommend if you like modern furniture. But I just think the bathroom looks a little bit more custom this way, a little bit more updated. I know I used the Parenthood counters in the kitchen, but I think the way I used them looked a little bit more modern versus using that in the bathroom. It didn't look so much. I don't know if that makes sense, but that was the thought process behind it. And just getting a little rug in here, and that's pretty much it for this bathroom other than those little succulents from the Tiny Living pack. I like to put those in showers and stuff because they look like air plants to me. I know they're in like little pots, but I like to pretend they're air plants, and those thrive in showers and stuff. So that's why I did that. But in the living space here, I end up combining this bookshelf with this side table from base game to make a TV unit. I also add some of these mosquito end tables to the end of the couch, just to put a little plant there. I wanted a little bit more decoration. And then I thought it would be kind of a fun addition in here to add like a chef poster or a cook poster. Maybe the sim that does live here is into cooking, and they didn't buy that for themselves. One of their relatives was like, "You like to cook? Chef poster." I feel like we can all relate to having some sort of extended family being like, "You like this thing? Here's this thing." And it's like super generic. That was kind of the thought process behind that. So yeah, just decorating the bookshelf here. I added a bunch of different books. I also have the record player and like just some general clutter up here. I had a lot of fun figuring out what to put on this bookshelf because it is fairly empty, and I was really happy with how it came out to have the like functional bookcase that came with Tiny Living tucked up against the books already on the shelf. I have one of the plants like hiding in the books that are already there, and then the other one's on the other side, so it looks like there's just one bookend. I don't know if that makes sense. And then I also added this little sculpture on the top shelf that is from the Paranormal pack to act as another bookend, and I just think it came out really cute. I had a lot of fun with the clutter, and I love me some clutter in the game. Always something I want more of. I'm going to try not to bring up an upcoming pack again about clutter, but you can only imagine what I would say. If you guys want to hear more about my opinions on that, I do talk about it a lot over on Twitch, but this is the bedroom space. I thought using this bed from City Living worked out pretty nicely because the colors worked so nicely because it's blue, and I don't know, I liked it. And also the closet piece from the Mosquito pack is the closest thing we have to like a clothing rack right now. I mean, it is a clothing rack. It's pretty small, but I thought that fit in that corner nicely and really felt right for the style I was going for this apartment. Just getting a couple of pieces of clutter over on the bedside tables to make it look slightly more lived in, but I still kept the bedroom pretty simple. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications to be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the screenshots, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everybody.